All right, welcome back, Hononegah Honors, Algebra 2, 7.5, Day 2 on solving rational equations. Today we're going to do a lot of word problems. Um, we're only going to have 3 examples, I believe, in the notes today, but again, all 3 of these, I believe, are on the test. So really make sure you're paying attention. They're on their homework tonight, and they will be on the test. So each one is a little bit unique. So here we go. Tom and Ashley mow a lawn together. Tom can mow the lawn in 4.5 hours. So that is the rate for Tom. So I'm going to put Tom has a rate of 1 over 4.5, meaning 1 lawn, 4.5 hours. Ashley has a rate of 1 over 3.7, meaning Ashley can do 1 lawn in 3.7 hours. How long will it take for them to go together? Now, I'm going to use distance equals rate and time and explain this a little bit. So the rate that we're talking about here is R and time T. So if I did the rate times time, so time times the rate plus time times the rate equals 1 job. So that the distance we're trying to complete is 1 job. Now, don't worry about actually finding the common denominator. Just multiply by both denominators to everything. So in the first one, the 4.5 cancels. In the second one, the 3.7 cancels. And now I'm down to 4.5 times 3.7. And so I took that into my calculator and I get 16.65. Add the t's together. So that's 8.2 t and divide by 8.2. So on a calculator now, 16.65 divided by 8.2. So it's going to take them 2.03 hours if they work together. So that's one thing. One type of word problem we're going to talk about is working together instead of working separately. Next one. Dolphins are swimming in a stream with a 7-mile-an-hour current. So the rate the dolphin goes one direction is x plus 7, and the rate the dolphin goes the other direction is x minus 7. So against the wind or against the current or with the current. It takes a total time of 30 minutes to swim 5 miles upstream and 5 miles back. So again, I'm going to use the distance, rate, and time. So the distance divided by the rate equals the time. So if I did the distance going one direction divided by the rate going with the current, distance going the other direction with the rate, and it's a total of 30 minutes. Now that's not very nice. On the test, I believe I do everything in hours. So miles per hour, and then 30 minutes. We're talking about half an hour. Multiply everything by the common denominator. So I'm going to multiply everything by x minus 7 and x plus 7 and a 2. Cancel. X plus 7 cancels. I'm left with 5 times 2, which is 10, times x minus 7. X minus 7 cancels, so I get 10 times x plus 7. And the only thing that cancels is the 2. So I have x minus 7 times x plus 7. Distribute. And I know I went ahead and foiled this already. The minus 70, the plus 70 are going to cancel. I need to get everything on the same side. Most of the time, and I believe on the test, I will have something here that's factorable. This is actually not factorable. So if it's not factorable, now I have to use the quadratic formula. Negative b plus and minus the square root of b squared minus 4ac all over 2a. And so I end up getting negative 20, positive 20, plus and minus, and negative 20 squared minus 4 times 1 times negative 49, and then the square root of that is 24.4 divided by 2. Now, if I add it, I get 44.4 divided by 2. And if I subtract it, I get a negative 4.4 divided by 2. Obviously, I can't go in negative miles per hour. So we're talking about 22.2 is the speed of the dolphin in still water. Next one. Aaron adds an 80% brine solution, that's salt and water, to a 16 ounce of a solution with 10% brine. How much of the solution should be added in order to create a 50% brine? All right, so the first solution I have 80%, but it doesn't tell me how much of that I have. So the percentage and how much you have, plus 16 ounces of a 10% solution, and I want to get a solution that's 50%. Now, how much of it do I have? I have X plus 16. So notice the 16 ounces, X ounces. So I have, go ahead and multiply. 1.6 equals 0.50x plus 8. Get all the x's on the same side, so 0.30x, subtract 1.6, I get 6.4, and divide by 0.30. Calculator time, 6.4 divided by 0.3, 21.3 repeating ounces. So recapping this, you got an 80% solution with X amount. I don't know how much I'm putting in it. Plus 16 ounces of a 10% solution, and I want to get a 50% solution, and then the amount that I have will have whatever X plus 16. Your homework assignment tonight is a worksheet with word problems. It'll also have, I believe, a few review problems from section 7.5. So again, if you have any questions, this is the last section before our test. So again, if you are struggling or not understanding this, those word problems will be on the test. So make sure that you're asking, and good luck.